Welcome back to Dragon Tales with Avagasso Coaching. I'm Sarah Gruneisen. Today's episode dives deep into the unspoken dynamics of engineering meetings, the challenges of ensuring every voice is heard, and the transformative power of mindful facilitation. Throughout my career, especially in the engineering world, there's a pattern I've observed more often than I would have liked. Diverse voices would often fade into the background, eclipsed by one or two dominant ones, often from tech leads or senior members. Once, I found myself in an environment where I felt persistently unheard. Every time I'd present an idea, it seemed to fall on deaf ears. Yet strangely, if a male counterpart would reiterate my exact words later on, the very same idea was hailed as groundbreaking. It was surreal, and I decided to test if this was just a figment of my imagination. I approached a male colleague, explained my observations, and proposed an experiment. I'd share an idea during the next few meetings, and if it went unnoticed, he would present the exact same idea verbatim shortly after. He was skeptical, but agreed. To his astonishment and my dismay, the experiment played out exactly as I had described. 3 consecutive meetings witnessed my ideas being overshadowed, only to be celebrated when reiterated by him. That realization was a turning point for both of us, so much so that we both decided to part ways with the company. But did it have to be this way? This phenomenon isn't exclusive to modern times. Rosalind Franklin's pioneering work was vital in understanding DNA structures. However, her contributions were initially overlooked, with most credit going to Watson and Crick. It's a stark reminder that many bright minds have often been overshadowed. While it's tempting to boil this down to gender bias or other glaring issues, the reasons could be multi-layered. Was it the way I presented it? Was it my tone not assertive enough? Or perhaps were there deeper unconscious biases at play? Understanding this is key. In tandem with these challenges, my neurodiversity, coupled with my wanting to be seen and feeling of being dismissed, often led to unintended interruptions during conversations. While it's a genuine part of how I engage, it can sometimes come off as overpowering, even if intentionally so. Renowned scientist Temple Grandin, herself on the autism spectrum, has spoken about similar challenges in communication. Instead of intentionally overshadowing, it's an enthusiastic way to engage for people like us. But here's the silver lining. These dynamics can change through mindful facilitation. We can create meetings and discussions where every voice isn't just heard, but valued. I took it upon myself to learn methods to ensure my voice would be heard, but also to help me gain the confidence to facilitate sessions without unintentionally interrupting others. I took a 2-day liberating structure immersion workshop. It was amazing. One technique that was consistently delivered is the use of liberating structures like 1, 2, 4, all. It's a means to ensure that every participant, regardless of rank or background, has an equal chance to contribute. Another technique, impromptu networking, encourages dynamic exchanges and helps in drawing out perspectives that might otherwise stay silent. These methods challenge traditional hierarchies in communication. They don't just passively include, they actively engage. In spaces where these structures are used, discussions are richer, solutions are more innovative, and collective intelligence of the group truly shines. The journey of facilitating inclusive and effective discussions is an ongoing one. These tools are especially useful in ensuring that online environments and remote teams stay richly connected. With tools like mindful facilitation and acknowledgement of existing biases, we can come a step closer to ensuring every voice resonates. Thank you for journeying with me on another episode of Dragon Tales with Avagasso Coaching. Do you have experiences or techniques to share about making meetings more inclusive and effective? Join the conversation in our Avagasso Tani Drake community. Until our next tale, let's pledge to amplify every voice because each one carries a unique story.